News dispensary. All right, so we're gonna get right into this. I've been up. Um, I couldn't really sleep because she was up late, and then I've been up researching. This is unbelievable. I was gonna go live like around 3:30 in the morning, 3 in the morning, but I decided not to. I just figured I'd try to get some sleep, which I never did. I just kept researching. So okay, I just want to make sure that screen shares. And unfortunately, of course, let's see, I don't have a, you know what? Okay. So first, you know what I'll do? I'll just explain to you what's going on. Okay. Oh, what happened there? It's frozen on me. What's going on? Why is it frozen? Ugh. Well, look at that face. Why is it frozen on me? Let me fix that. Let me fix that. Alright. So basically, what's going on, guys? In California, there has been multiple confirmed coronavirus cases. And this is what we've been worried about since day one. When I first started sounding the alarms back on January 24th, when I did that, all you need to know about the coronavirus, January 27th, I worried about this, what's most likely sixth generation. And it's what, now we already had this kind of right off the rip. And it's what constitutes a pandemic. So while there's still many out there that don't believe in this, I'm sorry, I can't stand my viewers wrong. And we had somebody in Illinois. It was a husband who loved his wife. His wife came home from China with the coronavirus. He would not leave his wife's side. He wouldn't leave her side. Ended up getting sick. Now he was that first case and that was in I believe Chicago. It was definitely in Illinois. Olivia. Now I'm gonna be busy while I do this, but it was definitely in Illinois, that first original case. She's on her way. Yeah, where's your cup? Oh, there it is. Alright. So the first one in Illinois, that was a few weeks ago now. But that was the first time that we had somebody contract this on American soil. And that's a big deal. When that starts happening, that's what constitutes a pandemic. But people weren't too freaked out by that because it was like, well, it was her husband. He wouldn't leave her side. And he contracted it. Well, I've also, as I've told you before, it's kind of like, I don't mean to dehumanize them, as I always say, but my case study that I've been looking at is the Diamond Princess cruise ship. And the reason I say that is because that ship, it's one of the only places we were getting, well, not only places, but I don't know. Iran's not giving actual numbers. China is never giving real numbers. That's why you see these spikes. They're just trying to, they're still not even close, but trying to make up some numbers, because what's happened is now, you want to know the reason for the spike in China, by the way? Ever since a couple days ago? It's because WHO all of a sudden was in there. All of a sudden, the cases went through the roof. I can show you it was on another video. Remember the one with the red lines? And they were just like red line each day. And then on the last day, which was the day of, it literally was 10 times, more than that, like 50 times the size of any other line. So, yeah, so now the problem is not only do we have these cases now, and they're all on the West Coast, California, Washington, and Oregon, I believe. Now, the problem is, up to now, from what we know, everybody that's had the coronavirus. Yeah, I didn't maybe put the top on. I'm sorry, I didn't put it on right. Everyone that's had the coronavirus, we've been able to track them, figure out how they got it. Usually it was, they came back from somewhere and they were quarantined anyway. Found out they had it in quarantine. Then there is the people who, like for instance, that man, he contracted it, or, there's been so many different situations, but there hasn't been anything like this. This is unprecedented, and this is exactly what all these precautionary measures are to stop exactly what is going on right now, which is we have multiple Americans, one being a high school student, all right, and we're gonna go through stories and everything. One being a high school student, mind you, that have all contracted this virus, and they don't know how. They don't know how, supposedly. Well, actually, I believe that. I believe that they cannot make the link. None of these people, these are all like, straight up Americans. They're not to say Chinese Americans are Americans too. I'm just saying they're not Chinese Americans, which has been the case in the past, from what I understand. Because what they're saying is, yeah, these people, we don't see any reason why they would have had any contact with anyone that would have the virus. So when you hear that, that's what I've been worried about is, and this came out around like 3:30 in the morning. I've been up since, just looking into it, and it's bad. I'm not gonna sugarcoat. This is bad because not only do they not know who got it, which means that there's people out there spreading it. And the thing is, if they were all in one cluster, like let's say they were all in one town, okay, we know that there's someone with the coronavirus in that town for spreading it. No, they're spread out as much as you can be on the West Coast. If I'm not mistaken, California, Oregon, Washington. I mean, guys, if that doesn't alarm you, I don't know what does. Now, I know a lot of people think this is all fake. I'm not even going to address that crap anymore. It's real. It's been real. Since day one, I could tell it's real. People say, oh, they're pushing it. At the beginning, they weren't pushing it. Now, I could hear them saying, well, at the beginning, why would they push it? They don't want people in the know. They want them to realize, oh my God, this is like biblically bad at the point where there's no return. And what's so scary is all three of these people caught this in 3 different areas, which means in all 3 of those areas, there are people who are not quarantined with the coronavirus. Yet, when they go through all 3 of these people's stories, they don't have any contacts with anyone who's been to China or who has even traveled, as far as they know. All 3. It's not like just one. No, all 3. Another thing that we're going to talk about, by the way, is something has suddenly appeared in the sky. Everyone's always talked about a second sun, right? Whether it be Nibiru or whatever, right? The sun that supposedly does that every 12,000 years there's a cycle, which is why every 12,000 years there's some catastrophic that happens. But we're not It's, second sun? No. What we have in the sky right now is a second moon that basically came out of nowhere a couple days ago. And now you can see it at night. I'll show you video and everything. And the thing is, when you look at the video, it's not like a typical moon. This thing is flashing. This thing is almost like it has a pulse. It's moving around on its own. The person who was filming it had it on a tripod. And he had like the P900, so you can zoom all the way in. And supposedly, it's only the size of a car. So, I don't know. Is it Elon Musk car coming back from wherever, Mars or wherever he sent it? I doubt it. This is what they call a new moon, which scientifically it's actually like an asteroid from what I understand. But we're going to look more into all this. Alright, so let me just sign in here. Man, ever since my head, I'm so bad with passwords. And yeah, this morning I took off the neck break for a little bit of a break because I feel like I'm getting stiff. But I gotta be careful because if I do like a sudden turn or something startles me, like Olivia like screams out, like I could without thinking look really fast, and that wouldn't be good. But just in case you were wondering. Alright, so what is my password? Oh, how could I forget my password? I think it's this. Alright. Nice. Alright. So, I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, this is crazy. I mean, and unfortunately I had to go live on the phone because the computer's so low in battery. Although, you know what? How could I do this? I can now go live on the computer, which would be so much better. Alright, are all you guys willing to do another stream quick? I'm going to start up another stream right now. And I'll change the name of this stream to, check out the other stream or something like that. I mean, should I do that? Or... what am I doing? The laptop wasn't charged, but I guess it's been charging since I put this other one in. So I should have just went from the laptop. I thought it was no good. I can't even remember my own password. What is my password? Isn't it? I don't even know what to do. I can't remember any of my passwords. I mean, these are things that before I never forget. I remember every password because I have about 8 passwords that I cycle through, and I know which one goes where. Oh man. Alright, this is not good. Okay, I need to do. I'm just gonna sign as a guest. Screw it. It'll make things a little bit more difficult, but I'm not having any more dead time. And what do you guys think? Do you guys think I should start another stream? So, first of all, am I live? Am I still live? Am I still live? Yes. Okay. Yeah, you guys think just jump over? All right, guys. So I literally the other stream will be starting in about 10 minutes. It'll have the same exact what's it called, title. You guys want to see this information. This is one of the most important stories I've done in a long time. This is huge. And maybe when I kind of walk you through it, you'll see it. Alright, guys, so I'm starting up another stream right now on the computer. Alright, Red Pill Dispensary.